Hey guys, how are you today? As you can see, the background's a little different. I don't know if you guys watched or seen or even remembered, since it's been about 3 months since I last posted a video, but I was considering moving to the state of Ohio from Texas, and I did. This is it's my kitchen. It's a lot smaller apartment than what I was than I had before, and I like it. It's a little more cozier. It's a lot more the can't point right at it right there. The wallpaper around it, that wasn't something I added. It was something that came with the apartment itself. But yes, I did make the move because one, I missed where I grew up at, and it's been about almost close to 10 years since I've been back here for any length of time. And there's a lot more bookstores, there's a lot more nature things in this where I'm at. There's a lot more woods, there's a lot more parks, and I'm usually more into that type of stuff than what was offered in Texas, so I decided to move back. But in moving back, I experienced, I don't know, this depresses me. I feel like I need to have a cigarette in my hand and hard liquor when telling you this story. I couldn't bring all my books with me. If you live in the United States, you can use through the post office if you're just sending books. I didn't know this beforehand. It's called media mail, and this isn't a paid advertisement or anything. It's just for you guys to know, because I certainly didn't know. Anyways, media mail. You can put all your books together and ship it to wherever you're going to go, if you do want to bring your books and not want to use a moving van. And it's a lot cheaper. It's like, I don't know, for a 50-pound box, it's like $6 to $10 or something of that nature. It's pretty cheap for what you would consider. Because at first I was doing the priority mail, but that was costing more. But if you tell them, if it's just books, it has to be books or movies or some type of media outlet to use this. But you tend to save a little bit more money while moving on this. But since it took a while for me to move, to look for a job, to find a place to live, to basically restart life over, it definitely took. I did send out most of my books. I have 95% of my paperbacks. What made it worse though was I couldn't bring a lot of my hardbacks, or I didn't send them out quite enough. I did leave them somewhere, and hopefully I will get them back semi soon. But since my collection's kind of divided right now, it made me a little depressed. It made me not want to read as much. And I was a little, I don't know, and getting adjusted to life again here. I didn't know that many people. I moved more for the scenery than actually knowing anyone here. And yeah, so it got me a little down. I haven't been reading as much. I just recently started getting into the groove of things again. I still have my Kindle, which honestly, that's why I kind of like it. Less room, easy to travel. I know a lot of people, especially in the book community, they don't like the Kindle for some reason or the other, like too much technology, or it's not the same feel as a book, or what have you, or I know some people, they're like against Amazon. But having an e-reader has been pretty much a lifesaver. It's kept a lot of my books, and you get a lot more indie publisher. Again, this is I feel like I'm pushing product after product today, but I really don't mean for that to be. But I have that, so I'm still reading Lord of the Rings. I'm reading a family anthology, and I'm almost done with that, and that's actually a paperback. I don't have it with me. It's like in the next couple of rooms, so I will be doing, hopefully within the next week or two, I should be done with it finally. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was a really thick book. About roughly around that size. It's like 600 and some pages, but the print's pretty tiny as well. But, so, I'm almost out of my reading funk. I think it more had to do with me physically not having all my books together, which, I don't know. I guess it makes me kind of materialistic in a way. But that's not what reading really should be about. It should be more about the stories, diving into a new world, no matter the media or if you have the complete set or not the complete set. And honestly, the library here I've seen is a little bit bigger, so hopefully I will be reading physical books again and using my local library a lot more. Especially since that was, I haven't read a library book in a while, and that was one of my New Year's resolutions, was to actually get a library book. So I'm thinking, maybe sometime in October I'll get one, or I do want to finish the books I am currently reading. And yeah, so it may take a little bit, maybe sooner. I guess we're already in August, so it's not even that far along. But I can finish it pretty quick, maybe something like a mystery novel or something. But hopefully I will publish more content to come. The internet here is a lot faster than where I used to live. It was like, I'm not very super techy, but it was like, it was DSL, and it was, I won't say the company or anything, but it was like 60 kilobytes per second, and here it's like 8 megabytes per second, or maybe even more, I'm not sure. It's fiber optic internet, and it costs about the same, and I got one of the slower speeds too, because I don't need it that much. But yeah, that was very surprising, and yeah, I'm glad I got that. So hopefully I can upload videos a lot faster and make the process for it a lot easier. But for those who still stayed subscribed and everything, I do thank you. Hopefully, I'm actually going to do a book review right after I finish this one. I listened to it through audiobook during my trip from Texas to Ohio, and I'll be getting to that now. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.